In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I teach my 6-year-old how to write. We're going to be talking about handwriting and spelling and generally how a lesson looks. So come check it out. Hey there, welcome to the channel, You School Explorers. If you are new here, my name is Rachel. Hi, how's it going? And we just do general videos on homeschooling, and I give you the different tools to homeschool in a hands-on way. Handwriting is up first, and I feel like it is super simple. Handwriting, when she was younger, is a little bit more involved, but she's gotten really good in general at her handwriting, and I will be throwing up a video for my younger son on sort of the basics of handwriting and how we do it in a really fun way. So that will be coming up in the next week. Since my daughter actually has those really good foundational basics for handwriting, I feel that she is really ready for the level 1 handwriting that the Good and Beautiful has. I just thoroughly love this because it is super simple. They can do a 1-page lesson really quick when I am doing our themed reading in the morning. And it doesn't take her very long at all. It is a simple basic, just a few letters that they practice, and then there always is like a coloring page or a drawing section that really enhances those fine motor skills. It's something that they are not intimidated by, and they actually look forward to doing this in the morning. For some additional practice, and if she's honestly feeling like she wants to do it, I do actually pull out these, and these came from Lakeshore Learning. They're super easy dry erase boards for the uppercase and for the lowercase alphabet. Moving on to writing. So for my daughter, again, she is 6 years old and is in between kindergarten and first grade. So I feel like she's not quite ready for grammar yet, aside from your basics, what is a noun, what is a verb. But writing the actual grammatically correct sentence isn't quite where she's at yet. So what I do, if she wants to write something specific on a piece of paper, whether it's assignment or not, I just ask her what she wants to write, and I'll either, if it's a long thing, I'll write it out for her and she can copy it, or I will kind of help her out as she goes along with a sentence. For example, if she is doing a writing assignment where it is writing a letter, this is a very common thing that we do. I actually developed this for my daughter because she loves to draw. She absolutely loves to draw. And I knew that when she wanted to send a letter to someone, she really wanted to include a picture along with it. So I found this is a lot less intimidating. I just made this on my computer really simply, and we have this area where you can actually draw something, and I have 2 different kinds here. One is, your friend, so if she's sending it to a friend like a pen pal, or if she's sending it to a family member, like her uncle or aunt, then she'll write love at the bottom and then her name. And it's already kind of done there for her. All she has to fill in is sort of who the person is, sign in at the bottom, and what she wants to say to them, and include that lovely picture, because again, my daughter loves to draw. And because I went ahead and made these myself, I'm going to go ahead and link down in the description box for you to download this exact file, and you can go ahead and just have it for free. And if your child doesn't necessarily like to draw, but wants to send a letter, then I also made these as well, and I assume in the near future that my daughter might eventually go to something like this as well. And I printed these on cardstock. I do not recommend doing that if you're sending it in the mail, because obviously that costs more moolah in the stampage. But I did it simply so that way I could hold them up in front of the screen and they would not go flopping down. A good majority of our writing lessons is something like that. I find that it's a lot more engaging for her because she gets to draw and then she gets to write, and it's sort of, an interactive thing between her and I, because I'm sort of helping her spell things as she's writing them, and so she really enjoys that. But in addition to that, I have really decided that I kind of failed my older kid and that I didn't teach them sort of the sequence of writing. So I wanted to make sure I made that a priority for teaching my daughter. So in doing that, I actually found this by the Moffatt girls on Teachers Pay Teachers. You know, I'm a big fan of theirs. I'll link the actual product in the description box below. It's a sequencing and writing product. And basically what it is they sequence out what actually happens in a storyline. And then from there, they actually write on each line what happened in that picture. So I love that they're actually learning their sequencing, which my daughter's really good at anyway. But not only that but they're saying, okay, first this happened, and then this happened, and then last this happened, just to make sure that she grasps the idea that, you know, something happens at the beginning, then there's a middle, and then there's an end. I really want to make sure that she can grasp that concept before she gets older, so she has a little bit more of an understanding of how you're supposed to flow writing. Now to tackle spelling. So spelling for me, I feel like the spelling lists, I'm not a big fan of. I do not do spelling lists. If we are doing spelling, it is something where you are writing and when we have gone back and edited it. And that is for my 3rd grader. Check out that video, link in the description box up here and down below, and that actually goes into how I teach editing. Right now at this grade, kinder and 1st grade, I'm not gonna do specifically, you know, grammar and spelling checks. If you found this video useful and liked it, do not forget to give it a thumbs up because it helps me out truly. I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and click the lovely bell so you know when I have new videos coming out. I'm going to give you guys a little teaser, and then I'm coming out in the next week with a video on how I do writing with all of my kids at the same time in a really fun way. I'll show you how to do it. So do not forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss it.